Hey, so I'm sat in the sunshine, and just wanted to update on my rewilding process. So when I first got to this spot of land it was about 2 years ago, I parked up here, and my friend found it, and kind of was like, yes, this will make a great park up. And I looked at the 10 foot tall pile of brambles and thought, oh my good God. And it was a lot of work and a lot of effort to reclaim this land. And that's something that a lot of preppers do talk about, and a lot of people that wanting to live off grid talk about is reclaiming woodland, reclaiming land and making land livable. So the 2 years that I've been down at this spot, this is kind of me putting it back to what it was. Obviously, there's all the bark chip that I've cut down, but that is going to completely degrade and things are already starting to grow through. One thing that has made me really sad was my little pup Alfie. He's gone on a civilization holiday to go and stay with his human dad for a little while, because you can see behind me I have some lovely, beautiful pheasants. And one thing you've got to think about when you are going to be leaving somewhere and packing down and leaving no trace, that is making it a place for wildlife. So anything that you have introduced into that environment, whether it is yourself, your property, or your animal companions like cats and dogs especially, have a really big impact on the local nature. If Alfie was here, then these pheasants would definitely not be scurrying around and enjoying themselves. They'd be chased off and hiding in a bush. And there's been so much more wildlife that has been down here when I've not had Alfie with me, which again makes my point that I've made before a few times, I think, it's how good dogs are for protecting your space. I have definitely noticed a rat increase without Alfie here, but again, as I am leaving, packing up and leaving no trace, it's going to be letting it go back to the natural environment and being sat here and looking at the pheasants. That's made me smile today. It's been quite a strained and sad process, but it's beautiful to see that this land is going to be going back to being reclaimed as a pheasant paradise. Seems to be a bit of a pheasant love triangle going on at the moment, to be fair, and there's been another couple of males that have been going around, and yeah, I've been watching pheasant EastEnders for a few days, but yeah, so this is the rewilding process, introducing and taking away my bug out, I guess would be the best way to put it. So yeah, this is my pheasant family for the next little while. Peace and love.